Welcome to Rebuilding Hollers, come hell or high waters. My name is Stephanie Johnson, and I will be your host for the evening. This is my amazing friend Ashton. I cannot wait to tell you all about her and why we are in a total different location. We are not in the studio tonight because we are in Kingsport, Tennessee, at what I feel like I call it a disaster conference, but really it's a homes conference.
Mhm.
It's very cool what I've been doing this week. But before I get into that, I wanted to give everyone a quick update about last week. So this past Saturday was our a 1 year anniversary since Helene. The day we are filming today is actually the 1 year anniversary since I have stood my tail in a parking lot and been committed to our community. So I feel like it's our anniversary for Rebuilding Hollers because even though then I didn't know what I was stepping into. I know now, and I'm so thankful that for the last year, we have been able to do whatever it takes to help our community. And God has sent me another angel to continue helping me do that, which is so powerful and so exciting. But a couple updates from Old Timey Day. That was amazing. We gave our Jeep away. Congratulations to Vanessa McIntosh. She bought a ticket and she was the winner. I pulled it right out. It was so amazing. We were so happy. We sold 404 Jeep raffle tickets. That means we raised a total of $40,400 giving away,
That's
raffling off a
awesome.
Jeep. That's so amazing. It's just wow. I'm so thankful for that because we have so much to do. There's so much that we have to do. And then we also had another like small items raffle, and that raised another $1,014. So we raised a total of $41,414 this past Saturday at Old Timey Day, and I'm so thankful. We also had at the same time our Mercy Chef event with was called Carolina Mountain Strong in partnership with the George Shin Foundation. We love Mr. Shin and his wife Megan. They're so amazing. So they hosted that event at Mountain Heritage High School. That was another incredible event. Everyone came. Everyone was so just happy to see each other. And that was a hard day, being the 1 year anniversary. But I saw the sparkle back in my neighbor's eyes. I saw people happy and smiling again, and it was so powerful to my soul. We also had a big surprise. I told y'all to be there. They gave away golden tickets. And with those golden tickets, everyone won an appliance. And so we have been giving away appliances all week. Actually, what's happened is so you got a golden ticket and you stop by the office to get signed up for that. And then we are scheduling with the warehouse for people to go individually pick up their appliances. So if you have a golden ticket, make sure you stop by the office so we can get that scheduled. We will start calling everyone next week when I'm back in town because I could not put that on Kim and Karen. They would kill me if not only were we trying to get everything out, but also get it all scheduled. So anyway, I apologize for the delay. But I'm in Kingsport, Tennessee with my friend Ashton and like another 100 people who are committed to homes. I still can't wait to tell you about that. But a couple project updates. Project number 3 is doing amazing on their block. It will be poured this week, so we're excited about that. Project number 8 is hustling. Their shingles are going on this week. I'm so excited about that. Project number 9, we made it through our hiccup. Oh, did we make it through our hiccup? I've been holding my breath because, I'm determined to build not just right, but properly and legally and with permits. Y'all know that it matters so much to me. So we did have a situation and we had to wait on an inspector to come out and give us guidance on how to proceed. And so the inspector was there today. I talked to the subcontractor. He's got it taken care of. So we are moving forward, hopefully smooth sailing, continuing with project number 9. I'm so excited about that one. Project 34 is doing great. Their windows and doors are on the way. That house is jacked up. So he's working on some interior stuff. We got the plumber lined up, got the electrician lined up. So he's moving forward. And of course, Project 118. Y'all know how excited I am about our small house that the high school built for us. The roof is going on tomorrow. So by the time you see this, we're going to have a roof on that thing. And I'm so excited about it. So many amazing things going on. That's just off the top of my head. Some of our big ones that we have moving this week. So all great things happening on the home front. But I'm so excited to introduce y'all to my friend Ashton.
Thank you so much for
Welcome.
having me.
We're so glad you're here.
And for joining us at Fahe's annual meeting, which is
Yes.
our conference we host every year for our nonprofit developer members across Appalachia.
Yes.
And we have Rebuilding Hollers here as a guest so that they could meet and network with just our partners, our funders, and our members who do similar work in the same kind of region.
It's really amazing, y'all. I wasn't sure how, I just didn't know. But something inside said when you called, we had a meeting.
Yes.
And then you called back and said, we're having this conference and we would like you to come. And it was just right after the anniversary. So I knew things were going to be crazy, but something inside said, go. Boy, am I so glad I came. Y'all, this is so exciting. So number one, they understand Appalachia. You understand what we're dealing with here. And so it's a network, what I'm learning. And
Yes.
so correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
It is a network of organizations, and their biggest thing is housing.
Yes.
And so they are focused on helping low income?
Yes, primarily. It's really hard to build and especially rebuild after a disaster in rural America, in Appalachia, in the mountains, where more and more we're impacted by disasters and the climate and just the history of coal mining and everything. So we have these nonprofit developers are local in their communities, and they know the kind of barriers that are faced with just all the things involved in housing and recovery, and their local leaders. They work with the boots on the ground. They are the boots on the ground. And we're happy to support them as a nonprofit, kind of as the financial back office to help bring them resources. And that's what the network is all about, is just really building capacity and making more happen.
They're so amazing, y'all. It has been like the biggest hug that I could have ever had in the last day. And we're not done. We still have a few more days to go. But this has been so hard. And so to find out that there's a network, they are not in North Carolina. They are in Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky,
Alabama.
And Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but because we're so close, we butt up to Tennessee.
Yep.
They were scouring, looking at the different folks that were in North Carolina, doing stuff, rebuilding, and they called me. And I'm so thankful they called, because I feel like for the first time in a year that I have now met a group of people. They love like we love. They're so wonderful. They're so kind.
No.
They've been so generous with their information and ways to help. And, the first night I got here, we had a brief kind of disaster meeting, and there's a Tennessee organization going, I can help you. I can do this and I can do this. And then there's the Virginia guy going, I can do this and I can do this. And I am so excited because this is real.
Yeah.
We're building, we have projects going, but we're funding them with t-shirts and hoodies and raffles and
amazing,
people's generosity. I know, right?
I mean, it's so impressive. It's unheard of, the amount of work you guys are able to do with just being so new.
Yeah.
And all of it being private donors is fantastic. And so all we want to do is help you do more. And really, Fahe's slogan is about strength in numbers. We do advocacy. We want to promote that there is a need, a housing crisis, but that Appalachia is special, and that we need to shine a special light on rebuilding and having safe, affordable homes in our area. So I'm just so glad that you could be part of it.
I'm so glad to be here. Y'all have no idea how beautiful it's been for my spirit, because although I don't talk about it often, mostly y'all are seeing me fundraising because I've got to keep money coming in. But it is my daily prayer. God, you know the needs. Please keep helping me get money. And so to meet an organization that's been doing this, y'all been doing this 40 years?
Yep, 45 actually.
This is their 45th year.
Yep.
And they have a big network of over 50 nonprofits that work together. They collaborate together. They help each other. Yep. They uplift each other.
Mm-hmm.
They share stuff with each other. I mean, it's magical.
Yes.
It's so magical. And so I'm just so thankful that you found us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so thankful that you found us. I don't know which video made you call, but I am so thankful, because this is big for us. This is big for Rebuilding Hollers, but it's really big for Yancey and Mitchell County, because our need is so great for help.
Definitely.
And what I love about them, some of the folks I've met, they say, their thing is not to come in and just, be an unknown presence, but to find the people locally that are part of the community and support them in doing it. And that's powerful.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
huge. That's so huge. So y'all, I have been out of town this week. I'm sorry about that, but wow, we have met the most incredible people that are they're doing exactly what we're doing. They are rebuilding Kentucky.
Yep.
Eastern
Kentucky, East Tennessee, West Virginia, Virginia, the Appalachian part of Virginia, and even Alabama after some tornadoes. So we do have experience a little bit in disaster recovery, and we're just so grateful to be able to make these partnerships. And it takes kind of these random things where you just reach out and you find someone. And luckily, you guys are such great, social media people with your organization. So
I just
we were
winged
able to
that
find
too.
you.
Yeah. I'm so
Crazy with the
glad you
internet.
did. Yeah. The internet's Facebook's what started it all.
Yeah.
A year ago, I was just trying to help my neighbors. And that's exactly what I'm still doing.
Yeah.
But now it's much bigger than water and food.
Yes.
Now it's homes.
Yeah.
Now it's big stuff. And so to have people that know what they're doing, wanting to help us do that, understanding the need. And y'all have learned so much. So I didn't know that it takes years to get federal money.
Yes.
We've been saying, where's the money? People keep saying there's money out there, there's money coming, or there's money that's arrived. And the reality is, someone said today that the flooding that happened in Kentucky in 2022, it's still not got funded yet, or it just got funded.
We're still trying to move the money to actually get homes on the ground. There's such a process when it comes with federal dollars of compliance. You have to do environmental review. They have to, make plans and, program guidelines at the state level, and then administer the funds in all these ways, and then develop the sites, because in rural areas, we don't have developed land. So we have to do the infrastructure first before you can build a house. And so it's been, 3.5 years almost. And we're still we're finally getting, a bunch of houses down. We're really starting to get going. And for people to see that and have hope that, rebuilding is happening, and that these dollars are being used well. But it takes a lot to get to this point. So
3 years.
Yeah.
I got to move faster than that. Which that's how you found us, because we're already doing it.
Yes.
But that's surprising to me. It was shocked me. But it makes sense, right? Anything, I probably shouldn't be hateful, but anything associated with the government is going to go good and slow.
Yeah. Well, and that's why philanthropy and other kinds of funding that aren't, government, and they're more unrestricted, can be used in the meantime and serve people that maybe the government dollars wouldn't even serve. Yeah.
And so that's been another beautiful, powerful connection, is because of their network and their established determination. They have, there's other folks paying attention to y'all. Yes. Y'all are nationwide. They're trusted. They're doing great things in rural Appalachia already. And they, we're hoping they'll want to step right into Western North Carolina, because we need so much help. We're in so much trouble. We're teeny tiny, and yet we still have a massive project list. Absolutely. We have 568 projects. Yeah. That's an incredible amount of projects. And so, and still we have new projects walk in every single day. Yeah. So probably I've been gone a few days. So we probably have more than what I just said, because people come in every day and they say, well, I've been waiting for the people that really need it. Yeah. I'm like, there's a hole in your roof. I should have seen you 6 months ago, but it is true. And the reality is, not only is in rural Appalachia are people they're more hesitant to step up and say, I need help. But it's hard. Every bit of this is just so hard to accept help, to ask for help. And then so many have been let down. Yes. That's been my hardest battle, is the con artists and the people that are making these promises and letting my neighbors down. Yeah. That's, for me, it makes me crazy.
It's horrible that people see this as an opportunity to steal and cheat and do horrible things after a disaster. And that's why having a network of trusted partners that will accomplish the goals and use funds well is so important. So you're not left in the middle of chaos wondering who you can trust and who to go to. And for anyone who thinks that, you don't need help, I want to say that it's okay to ask for help, and that there's help for you, and we want to help. It's our mission to serve, people that do this work. Like, we want to help you. And really, part of going about it sort of the right way isn't just to have different kinds of funding available, but when you talk about permitting, when you talk about doing things correctly, that ensures that the value of your home stays really valuable and you can resell it in the future, and that you retain that as generational wealth, which is so important.
So I'm so thankful you brought that up.
Yeah.
And that was actually in one of our sessions today.
Yes.
And it's always in the back of my mind, but I've never thought to put it out like that. So y'all know I'm a realtor. And so one of the biggest things, the reason what she just said is exactly why I am the way I am. I want all my projects permitted. I want all of them done properly, because we are repairing your home at a capacity so that you retain value.
Yeah.
If you don't do it right, say if it's not fixed right,
Yeah.
then in a couple years, if you were to try to sell it, if your children try to sell it, if you try to get a mortgage on it, if you try to get a line of credit because you've got to do something else, the way you repair your home will have a huge impact on all of that.
Yeah.
And so although some of our properties, like I have one amazing property that I could have sold it for $1 million before the storm. Well, now you can't even get to it.
Right.
And one of the homes is completely destroyed. So I don't know that we'll ever be able to, re-add that kind of value to that again. But for the homes that we can get that value back to, it's the most important that we maintain your value. And when we know we're doing it permitted and licensed, we know you're getting good insured work.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. You won't be held liable.
You won't be held liable. My biggest concern always, when folks are pulling their own permits, so let me back up. The reason I hire a contractor is because a contractor, they have workman's comp, they have general liability, they have insurance in place to not only protect you, but to protect them and everybody on your job.
Yep.
So when multiple people are on your job, they are covered and you don't have to be stressed. When you pull your own permit, you hold the liability. You are now responsible for every person that steps foot on your job site. And, in the situation they get hurt or something happens, you're responsible. There is no workman's comp. There is no general liability. There is nothing to protect you, the homeowner. And so I'm a huge advocate of hiring a contractor to oversee the site. The cost is worth it in the long run.
Yes.
And I'm willing to pay for it. All my projects I have general contractors on because I love them and we need them. We need someone that when we have questions, we can call and say, hey, this, or this. We have good open lines to the inspections office. We're making sure our permits are in place. All those things are so important, but ultimately it's because of your value in the end.
Yep.
In 5 years, what will your value look like? If you get your home fixed and you want to put it on the market, now, if other organizations do it, they do lien your property for up to 5 years. A lot of organizations will lien your property. But once that lien is off, will you retain value? That matters. So we want everyone to keep their value and to continue increasing their value. So that was good. I'm glad you brought that up because that is that's a huge, huge thing for me, is we've got to make sure people are put back together properly.
Yes. And being part of this network, we have the experience. So this isn't our first rodeo. Like you get to hear from people that have done it kind of the wrong way and wish they would have done it differently. And so I'm so glad you've been able to hear all of those conversations.
I love them, y'all. I want to tell you, I've been so in love. They're so gentle. They're so kind. They're so happy. She's like me. She's like, the president was going to be with us, but we actually shifted our time up. And, and she said, she's so excited. I said, I know, I love her. Because it does take excitement.
Yes.
What we're doing is hard.
Yes.
And when you're talking about the rural Appalachia and rural, everything that we're doing, not just in Western North Carolina, but across all these other states. A storm 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's people have forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be me in 3 years. I can't do this alone.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about that.
Yes.
So thank you. Thank you so much for finding us. Thank you so much for inviting us. And Truist is who sponsored us.
Yes.
So they have amazing sponsors. So let's give a shout out to the sponsor, because not only did they invite us as a special guest, but they paid for our trip.
Yeah.
So they paid for our stay. They paid for our tickets to the conference, our meals, everything.
Yeah. So shout out to Truist. Definitely. They have a grant dedicated to helping us connect with North Carolina and Tennessee organizations impacted and doing Helene response and work for housing. So
thank you. Thank you,
yes.
Tris. I'm so thankful you did it. I'm so thankful y'all
Yes.
found me. And I'm so thankful to know now that I've met some incredible people. I cannot wait to well, we're still meeting. So we're in
Yes.
between meetings. We're getting ready to go to another meeting. But I love talking to them. And they say, tell me about what you're doing. And y'all talked about us on stage.
Yes.
And everyone is so excited. And I think kind of surprised, right? Like, I guess this is not normal.
Well, it's new.
Right. Being a brand new nobody, and then all of a sudden,
we don't get a ton of North Carolina engagement previously. So, in a weird way, this event has been able to bring you all into the fold of it. Unfortunately, this had to be the way, but we're lucky that we were able to meet you guys, and
I'm so thankful.
Yeah. Rebuilding Hollers isn't the only group we brought over too. So we've been able to connect you hopefully with some other groups in North Carolina that even maybe could help.
Well, and they you also had Appalachian Rebuild Project with the Sophia Phillips, which y'all all know. I love Sophie. We have been good friends since the beginning. We've been working through some long-term recovery groups. She specializes in doing some stuff we have coordinated before. We're going to continue coordinating because she does one type of thing and I do another type of thing. So if we keep that going, I mean, it's just wonderful. So I'm so thankful for y'all. I'm so thankful for your diligence and wanting to reach out and wanting to get into Western North Carolina because we need it. Yeah. And I feel like I'll be a much better leader with Rebuilding Hollers, knowing more, like I don't have to learn it alone.
Yes,
right?
Definitely.
They know so much. And they have a table in DC. Y'all go and advocate for your network. And I mean, this is powerful. This is going, for me, it's life-changing. But what I feel like what I will be able to do for us in the future for Yancey and Mitchell County, the resources and connections I will be bringing back from this conference is unimaginable.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think it's going to be incredible. So many have already said, I'm coming. I said, come to the mountains.
Yes.
Come, let me show you my projects. I get very excited about that.
Yeah.
But I want people to come and see what we're doing and help us. That's a big deal. How can we do this? What can I do to do better? And how can I, get additional resources? Funding is always a huge thing. And so I think this is going to be life-changing. So yeah.
I really hope so. I look forward to more opportunities connect. And thank you so much for having me on your podcast and just being so welcoming and coming down and trusting us that we'll take care of you, for the week.
Yeah.
So
I do. Like I said, it was hard to leave. This is only the second time I've left Yancey County, really since the storm, for an extended stay for more than, for an overnight. But I'm so thankful that I did. I'm so thankful that y'all found us and you researched us and followed through and invited us. And then God told me to come and I said, okay, it's hard to leave town, but I'll go. And I'm so thankful that I did because this has been so uplifting. I feel like I'm just in a giant hug of people that want to help us.
Yeah.
And that's powerful. And learning, they're just learning so much, and one of the things that has been incredible about your organization is you have people that specialize in different things.
Yes.
And you have someone that does this, someone that goes to DC and does this, and someone that, I mean, you've got it figured out.
Yeah.
45 years of figured out how to do housing, affordable housing. And that's exactly what we're going to have.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're rebuilding in a disaster format, but they've already got so much figured out that I'm just blown away. It was a miracle. It was another miracle to add to the book.
Oh, well, you're a miracle. Your all's organization is a miracle. And I'll just pray that you guys keep growing,
Thank you.
Being able to do the awesome work you're doing at a bigger scale each and every day. Because it's so impactful. And I will be buying every merch that you have on
all the merch. They said, where can we get the merch? Where's the merch? And I was like, dang, I should have brought the merch. But
you've been wrapping it though.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Oh yeah,
I'm
y'all
sure people will
know.
be buying.
They do. Everybody's asking. So we've got the t-shirts and the hoodies and the bags and the blankets. And we have so much merch.
It's awesome.
But that's what helps us raise awareness.
Exactly.
And we've seen our merch all over the country.
Yeah.
What's really cool is people will be in other parts of the country anytime I'm feeling blue, God knows, and I'll get a picture from somebody with my merch in Colorado
Oh,
or
wow.
Washington or New York,
Mhm.
or I mean, just I've seen it as far as we even had someone go to the Burning Man. We had merch at Burning Man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool. And we had merch. I think it was Switzerland. Where'd they
Wow.
go? It's so great. It's so cool. I'm so
That
thankful.
is awesome.
Yeah, and it lifts me up, right?
Yes.
So people are thinking about us there, because anytime someone sees the logo, they ask.
Yeah.
People, like, it gets people's attention and they
Mhm.
ask about it.
It's
So
a beautiful logo. It's
Yeah.
like catching, it's colorful.
Yeah,
It's
God did
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
What
been
a
working.
blessing.
Yeah, it really is. So, all right, friends, is there anything else you would like to say to my amazing followers out there?
Oh, well, check us out at Housing Can't Wait. That's our initiative for us to double our production in Appalachia. We're really trying to hit it hard, even though, federal funding is a little hit or miss now and it's slow. We're really trying to make ourselves known and push, innovate, do more. That's really what this conference is about too, and just building more connections. So please check us out, share us if you're interested, reach out. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
And
Their
thank you.
QR code is right there on the
Yeah.
screen. That's my friends.
cool.
I love them. They have been so incredible. I mean, it's just been a blessing. So
Well,
thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yes, I love it. We're having a big time. So it's dinner time, or we got another
Yes.
thing and then dinner.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head that way. I love y'all so much. I'm so excited about our future. I feel so excited about what we're gonna be able to do as we continue evolving, because y'all know I'm determined to do whatever it takes to keep rebuilding our community. So thank y'all so much for loving me. Thank you so very much for loving my community. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
The hardest part isn't the knowing. It isn't knowing everything that you have to do to get everything back right. The hardest part are the memories. Knowing exactly how it used to look before the storm. That's the hardest part.